Gaming has come quite a long way, and with the release of the brief demo of Final Fantasy VII The Remake, it is clearly evident. The graphics look absolutely amazing. Gaming has almost mirrored exactly what our own world looks like in some aspects. Sometimes I can't even tell the difference. Truthfully, gaming has greatly evolved tenfold. Final Fantasy VII was, and possibly is, the greatest RPG title ever created. Despite its graphical flaws and limitations, it mattered not to me nor to the other gamers who played it because of how masterfully woven the tale was. Never have I been drawn into such a game that I could revisit an innumerable amount of times to play again and again. No matter how many years have passed by, this game does not leave my memory, and I have not forgotten it since the very first time that I opened up the case for this game. Final Fantasy VII is without a doubt worthy of its legendary title. It has amassed numerous spin-offs due to its popularity and greatness. I find it amazing how a game that came out so very long ago can own so much longevity and still remain relevant in the year 2020. The demo was a great tease, and the release date for the first installment of the Final Fantasy VII Remake draws ever nearer. With that in mind, I cannot help but notice my lack of excitement. I know, but wait, allow me to explain for a moment. I'm the kind of gamer that can pull out an old school RPG from a console from ages ago and still play it, enjoying whatever game it is that I am playing. I just love old school RPGs. Graphics just don't impress me. I mean, they do, but they aren't everything to me. They do not necessarily mean a game will be great. Some of the games that we label the greatest games of all time are inferior in graphics, yet they are still classics in our eyes. I'm really hoping that they get this one right. Sure, it would be nice to see some of my favorite characters and my favorite story reborn into modern graphics. But I wish not for the legacy of this gem to be stained severely. I wish not for it to be tarnished at all. With all these remakes of classics, and not only video games, I have seen some classics change significantly and depart totally from what happened in the source material. Newer games flaunt great graphics but hardly are as impactful as the RPG games of old. You can actually check out my thoughts on the current generation of gaming in my rant of an old school gamer video. You can find it down below in the description. Square Enix must have a lot on their shoulders because this time around, the bar is set quite actually high. I mean not to doubt the geniuses and the creators of these masterful works, but sometimes, some things simply just cannot be replicated. Now, I could be wrong. They may actually hit the mark and deliver. I played the demo after all and was fairly impressed. I was really excited to try it out. It had like a Crisis Core kind of feel, and it reminded me a lot about Final Fantasy 15 for some reason, due to its presentation. Though 15 was flashy and graphically impressive, I can't say that I enjoyed it very much. I found it to be so honestly. Now, the true question here is, would the remake Final Fantasy VII have me feeling the same? Will this remake succumb to the curse of modern gaming and just be another graphically impressive game, but staining the Final Fantasy legend forever? Or will it prove me wrong and be just as good as the original? That would be an incredible feat to accomplish. And with news that the first installment of this game already being over 100 gigabytes, I can imagine that fans of this game will most definitely be milked for their funds and their hard drive space. Well, I guess I just don't like change. I'm a lover of the vintage gaming and will always be madly in love with retro gaming, RPG specifically. Yes, some changes such as saving and more sophisticated maps have benefited us greatly, but I feel like the quality of games today match not with the quality of games of yesterday. Perhaps they never will. Well, at least to me. Based on the demo, things will surely be different this time around. Though melee attacks can be executed freely, an ATB gauge governs all actions. Items cannot be used until this gauge is filled. Neither can anything else. Bravery is no longer Cloud's first limit break, and is now just a skill that looks very different. Like, come on. That's his first limit break and it's epic. Why do that? I love that limit break, man. I will never forget the first time I saw Cloud do it. It was monstrous. A monstrous attack, now rendered easily accessible as a lowly skill. Man, I definitely did not like that. And though this may not be the greatest example, this is what I mean. Changing a formula that worked and tampering with it too much may ruin it. And if not that, it may take away from all the greatness that it once owned and feel nothing like the original experience. I know making an exact copy of the original game would be somewhat boring, and this is not what I asked for. I somewhat welcome innovation. But don't go altering the game that I love so much too much. And please, be sure that it comes out great. What do you guys think? You agree with my thoughts and ideas? Feel free to share yours down below. Please be sure to like the video, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. Again, thank you for taking the time for stopping by and watching my videos. It means a lot to me. If you guys keep on coming, I guarantee that I will make more. Stay tuned for more RPGs. Till next time, over and out.